Before I show you how I attach this to your quilt top, I kind of forgot to talk about something important. Kind of like the chef that tells you the basic recipe but leaves out the key ingredients. Well, we just did points, but we didn't do inside curves using this technique. So I'd like to take a moment and show you how I do that before we talk about gluing it all together, literally. I'm amazed Sparrow hasn't gotten her nose in this. All right, we did the points, but now we have to deal with when you have things that go in. So what I'll do is I'll do a little clip just almost right up to it. And if it's a sharp one, you want to do it right there. If it's a soft one like this, you may even want to do a couple cuts. I think one will do it. We'll know quickly once we get into it. Excuse me, I've had some hay fever issues. Okay, so then again, I'm going to paint around the edge. Oh, and the other thing I didn't say is that if you're careful with these forms, they might be able to be used up to 12 times. All right, so what we've got going on here, let me stand up. We have my wand hand and my stiletto hand. And we start working around. My cord's caught up on something. There we go. And make sure I don't get any points at the end. I'm going to tell you that when you first do this, it is going to seem exceedingly awkward. It's very odd to change your fingers and hands into a wand iron and a 4-in-1 tool. It's really, really odd. But you'll get the hang of it shortly, and you'll find out it's a very expedient way to do finished edges. I would be really curious if you actually went up against somebody who did needle turning. You know what, this dried out. Got caught in the act. The tape ran out. So let me re-wet this a little bit. Easy as that. So anyways, I wonder if, well, for me, this is faster than needle turning. I can guarantee you that right now, and I'm getting all flustered here. When I teach this, I think one of the things the students do is they try and go too fast rather than just take their time and really kind of get with the program on how to do this. And note how there's a little bit of ruffle going on there. I'm not pressing all the way. And the other thing, when I got my carpal tunnel, I think I was pressing way too hard with the iron. I need to be softer with it, more gentle, and not put so much pressure against my wrists. If you guys are interested in an autographed book, I'd be more than happy to send you one. And it'd be from my personal site, alexandersonquilts.com. And I can throw in one of these things too in the same book packaging if you want to order one of these too, so you don't have to get special packaging. All right, so here we've got the center flower that we're working on, right there. I'm going to take out the backing, the paper. Then I'm going to do the flower. If I need to, I'll press again. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Sue, it's just adorable. We love, love this block of the month. That's there. And then this little itty bitty circle like that. Now, what I use is I use Roxanne's Glue Based It. And what I love about it is that you can prepare everything in units and also put it on the quilt. But the truth of the matter is, I would probably do my applique. Whoops, I just do a little dot. Oh, I better get off there because if I slop, that's not good, is it? If I'm appliquing by hand, I for sure would build the units and sew the units before I sew it onto the quilt block, just for ease of handling. See, that looks crummy there. If that were by machine, that would bug me no end. It's by hand, I can fix it. we go. Then this goes on. And then this goes on. And then after I hand applique it together, or machine applique it, I take it to my block, and then I just glue it in place like that. Now let me tell you a trick about this glue, because the nozzle does get grunked up. What you'll do is before you cap it, you will unscrew it. You're going to essentially burp it by bringing the glue all the way to the top, like that. Put the nozzle on, and then it will suck the air out, and then cap it. But if for some reason it is clogged up like this one was, I unscrewed it, took one of those long cheap pins and jammed it in there under the sink, and it all released. So this thing was plugged up and now it's good to go. Last but not least would be fusible. I love it. It's my new passion, my new obsession, and it's how I do my machine work. Yes, I do what we just did here by machine work too, like the pomegranate quilt over here. But if I had to do like 850 grapes, I would not want to have to do needle turn. And so it just worked out beautifully. And the truth of the matter is, I'm going to prepare the rest of this top using fusible. Again, it's the Steam a Seam light. And then we'll talk about different ways that you can applique down your block. And you know what's so neat is this block of the month, you might look at it and go, oh my gosh, that is just so hard. But trust me, if you are doing it by fusible and your machine, it really will not take that long. So even though we're into summer, late spring, summer, forget it. Get on the program. We still have till the end of the year. So up next, working on my machine with fusibles.